All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the finish line. This is Raymond Flotat from MXTWN.com. That's Mixdown. We're here with the wonderful people from Fumi Games, and we're talking about, I wish you could see it, but you can't. It is incredible. Mouse PI for hire. I am so happy to be here to get at least a glimmer of what this looks like. And today I'm sitting with Magic. Magic, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
How long have you been working on this title?
Myself for over a year and a half, but the first prototypes, we started this in early 2023. So yeah, it's been a while.
And everything from what we could see looks like a twisted kind of 2D perspective. Everything's rendered as kind of a 2D animation, but no matter what your vantage point is, it's kind of facing you, right?
Yeah, we use this, what we call billboarding. So basically most characters, especially enemies, they're most of the times facing you, but you will see some instances in the game where you can see characters from the side, from their back. So yeah, most of the characters, like I said, they face you, but not everyone. Yeah.
This is kind of at the, I hope you invite the comparison. This sits at the vertex of like 6 or 9 different fandoms, fictions, kinds of fantasy that I've loved throughout my life. There are strains of Gumshoe, Hardball Detective in this. There's obviously the vintage original era of animation in this. I don't want to say a particular company name that you might not want to invite. Yeah, exactly. But also there's, I guess, a little bit of strains of Who Framed Roger Rabbit in this. And there's also, I think, a mechanism of turpentine as far as an erasing mechanism in the character.
Yes, exactly. You're very correct. This project is a blend of everything we love about classic animation, what we love about noir stories, but also FPS games from across all the eras. So yeah, I do hope that pretty soon you'll get to feel and experience that all the love we have for the media I just mentioned is there in the game.
So, I mean, what we saw, there's an element of a detective story that's layered in here, and a lot of what we saw was a little bit heavier on the running and gunning. Is it safe to say that it's a little bit more the running and gunning than the detective side?
Definitely. At its core, Mouse is, of course, an FPS game, so Jack tends to be too heavy on the trigger sometimes. He tends to solve some of his problems, most of his problems, with lead. But make no mistake, there is an element of PI fantasy to it. We go back to PI office every once in a while. We pin the clues to a corkboard. We lead the investigation forward. So it's not only shooting. It's a lot of talking with NPCs. It takes some wit to actually get through the game. So yeah, it's mostly shooting with some twist to it.
So this might be the rare thing that I hope for tropes. Like, people will often talk about how they don't want tropes and things. I'm in like a big fan of the Maltese Falcon.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm hoping for a Peter Lorre character, a Sidney Greenstreet character, and of course this standard hardball detective femme fatale. Can we expect all those things in this piece of story?
You can definitely expect noir type of story, archetypes of characters to meet them in the game without revealing too much. But yeah, if you do like your tropes in noir stories, I hope you will be satisfied with what you have.
Now, what we have here in linear progression in terms of the narrative of what's happening, and is it kind of divided up into levels?
The game's divided into levels. They're all connected with what we call simply the world map. So think Super Mario World when it comes to like the overworld, where some paths are opened with the progress of the game. But yes, it's clearly divided into levels. In some cases, you may choose where to go first. And let's put it out here for now.
Okay, fair enough. And I mean, what we saw, you obviously being in the creative team, you blazed through that, right? Like you nary a scratch as you went through it. How does this stack for people in FPS realms in terms of difficulty? Is it very approachable or is it more challenging?
All I can say for now is that we will have some difficulty levels in the game. So if you're focused more on the story, sure, go ahead. If you're looking for more of a challenge, I do hope we'll meet your needs.
Okay. But if for someone like me who's maybe not as good as my man who was sitting with me a moment ago, who's like, I can do FPS. I've been doing FPS since Wolfenstein, like the original Wolfenstein. Yeah, exactly. So I can handle FPS, but if it's not like oppressively challenging.
If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a balance between the story and the challenge, yeah, we got you covered.
Okay, tremendous. That's wonderful. And roughly how many levels do you think there is in what we're talking about, or is it still kind of to be determined?
I'd love to share this information with you because I know it well, but I just can't do it right now.
That's okay. I forgive you. I am super excited for what's involved in here. Roughly speaking, do we have a release window yet in terms of when it's looking like it might be ready?
In our very latest trailer, we confirmed that we're aiming for 2025. I'd love to share more info with you, so just please keep an eye out, watch the skies, and more info soon, just as we are ready to reveal it.
Tremendous. Thank you so much for your time. We cannot wait to play more of this game.
Thank you so much, and yeah, I hope you will find as much joy in this game as we have, creating it and playing it every single day. So thank you.
Are you kidding? I mean, I literally was a fan of Roger Rabbit in like 1989. I've been waiting for something like this basically since then.
Yeah, I do hope that you will see all the love that we put in this game. Thank you.
Excellent. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sir, that was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.